Welcome to the American Woodshop. I'm Scott Phillips.
And I'm Susie Phillips.
And today you're going to see her off-grid wood shop or barn shop.
Yeah.
We'll get into generators, how to power tools, and inside there are two spectacular windows. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, wow. That's hard to say, but I think the one that's going to add all the light to my barn, so that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
So don't go anywhere. Welcome to the Battle of the Windows. Okay. This beveled art glass window came from a Masonic Lodge in Cincinnati. It's about 110 years old. Type of leaded bevel glass with the zinc channel. I mean, it's a masterpiece. And this is going to be boxed out. And I'll give you tips on the woodworking to box it in. And we'll use special LED lights later. So this is my window. Now, tell us about your gem.
Oh, I love this neat old window. We found it at an auction. It's over 100 years old too. It's just amazing. And the light that it's going to let in right over my workbench, perfect.
One very important point. Never lift from the center of window frames like this. You'll crack them. The panels can slide out. This looks like it's lifted from a center point. It's not. This engine hoist, chain powered, no power to it. It's all handwork. It's actually bolted left and right, just like this frame has been bolted so that when you lift, you're lifting from the side. Now, over here, the reason we got this for steel was it needs to be reglazed, meaning we have to put in panels of glass to it. So we have to get the points out. So these old-timey glazing points were just little pieces of zinc. Now the new push-type glazing points, really nice, and they're dimensional, meaning it gives you something to push onto right here so that once we bring up the glass to replace the glass, and that's why we were able to buy this window. It had a bunch of these busted out, and I cut these, and that's a perfect fit right there. Just hold that in. Okay. And then for a glazing point like this, a nice stiff putty knife, a good blade, you press along that point into good wood, and you never hammer these. These are the push type, just like that. You need 2 per pane, like this, and awkward to do it so that the camera isn't blocked. There we go. Okay, and that's home. Now that's there, and we're going to use latex window glazing. It's come a long way in a caulk tube, and you want to make sure you buy the glazing. And this used to be a royal pain to do, but now with the tube, as long as you're good with a gun, meaning good steady pressure, not too much pressure, and if it does take off to the races, don't sweat it. Let that flow over, and then just use a paper towel to clean that point. Come back in here. And the bad news is this has to dry overnight before you can paint it. Okay, and release the pressure so that stops. I'll set this safely out of the way. And then just clean up the points. Since this is latex, you can use your finger like that, the corners. What happened? Yeah, that's okay. No harm, no foul.
That's right.
Okay, now, that little bit that's on there, let it dry, and then just use a razor blade, single-sided, and clean that off, and that's how you can reglaze a window. Now, the next thing Susie needs to do, you've painted this side. Tell us what paint you use.
Just a good outdoor oil-based paint. It really seals in all the old paint, and it'll be really durable for outdoors.